Alright guys, another quick video on the Woodland Mills HM130. This probably will work for the 126 and 122 if you're having the same issues I had. I first bought this mill not too long ago, but I was having issues. I toasted two blades, ripped all the teeth off of them because they fell off. And I didn't know if it was a alignment issue or what, because it happened the first time after I'd cut about 3/4 of a log. The second time, I had literally just checked the tension and the trackings and got halfway through a cut and the blade fell off. And when it fell off behind this band wheel up here. And it went behind there and it just tore all the teeth off the blade, junked a good brand new blade. So on my third blade, as I wanted to figure out what was causing this issue, I wanted to make an insurance policy to try and save a blade so that if it was going to happen again, I would at least be able to save the blade. So I installed here this piece of, I believe it's maple, cross grain. Don't put it with the grain, it'll dig in too much. But you can see there's, well, maybe you can't see, there is clearance back there. Quite a bit actually, but sorry, I can't get you guys a good view. Kind of see it now. Anyway, what that does, because there's no, should have had this open. There's guides down here for the blade, and nothing else guides it all the way around, because theoretically it shouldn't need it. But what I think was happening was it was coming off more up here, and nothing was catching it, so it would just shoot behind here and rip your teeth off. Since I've put this on, this was just an assurance. This isn't to save your blade. If it's rubbing on this blade and you start seeing a groove, you need to address what's causing that. It's not something you can just let go and keep replacing blocks. That's just foolish. But as I did this as an assurance technique, the other thing I did, and it might have just been beginner's error, not knowing what I was doing, I was running soap with my water for the lube, which a lot of guys do with a lot of different mills, including this mill. However, I was using palm olive. A lot of guys say they run Dawn. I'm thinking the palm olive might have been a little too greasy and was coming around on this blade, and it was just making it so slick that it was able to slide back and forth on here, even with tension and tracking. It still probably allowed it to almost hydroplane off the belt and make its way over here and end up behind the wheel. So as I put this block in, I flushed my system and I've been running just water for now, just to see if my problem corrected itself. The other thing I did was my belt, after breaking it in for a few hours, was pretty sloppy, so I tightened that up as well as flushed out the lube and added this block. I believe those were the only changes I made. Obviously, I never messed with tracking on this wheel. You're not supposed to anymore. This, obviously, you do mess with the tracking. You can see, well, I have the tension off it now, but anyway, since I did those, I do not really have any rubbing on that block. You can kind of see if I can get you guys a better view. It's just a little bit of black, and some of that is just from putting new blades on as you track it back to the front of the wheel. So anyway, just a quick video. My experience, if you guys are having blades come off and you're tired of wrecking teeth on them, maybe just add this block as an insurance method. Like I said, just until you figure it out. Alright guys.